everybody. Great to see you back again, and if you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to share my favorite food finds at Dollar Tree. Keep watching. Alright, so we can all agree that sometimes foods that we don't know the brand make us nervous. I mean, can we agree? You're like, and you don't know whether you should try it or not. And then sometimes you go for it and sometimes you don't. So at Dollar Tree, I feel like I can totally go for it. So, actually only one of these things, or two of these things, are brands that I don't see in the regular grocery store. So I don't have a ton here. I do have one thing that I didn't pick up, and that is the Cheetos, the crunchy ones, not the puffy ones, but the crunchy ones, and the corn chips. Okay, let's talk about Dollar Tree corn chips for a minute. This is just one thing that my mind goes to instantly. They taste better than regular corn chips, and they're thicker, so they don't get soggy in your chili. And if you just want to eat them plain, they're awesome, okay? So don't forget, the Dollar Tree version of corn chips and the crunchy Cheetos. There's two things for you. The next thing, now, I'm going to start with this because it's the most nerve-wracking thing that I buy there that I know people are going to freak out about. Actually, nobody really freaks out about. But these, see these things? Super meal. Here's the thing. There are 3 servings in here. And the salt, the sodium, should be illegal. But here's what we do at our house. We don't put the seasoning packet in here. We just put regular chicken broth in it with the dried veggies that are in it. And then we split it, and then we'll just make like ramen. I mean, we cook it in the microwave, you know, per the directions. And then we'll top it with like a soft-boiled egg, some green onion. If I have some chicken left over or something like that, we'll then slice it and put it in here. So just because that packet is in there doesn't necessarily mean you should use it. And if you want to use it, like, use half of it, okay? Because you're going to swell up like a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade balloon. Just telling you. I said this before in many other videos, but I'm saying it again. The Yankee. The Yankee at Dollar Tree is amazing. It is as good or better than any, you know, is there even a name brand Yankee? I don't know, but it's delicious. I make my gnocchi soup with it, my cheese and Yankee casserole. I'll link those in the description box, by the way. You can find them on my website. So yeah, I never ever pass up. I always have at least 2 or 3 of these on hand. The next thing is, okay, these are my husband's addiction. In our quest to drink less soda, these have 0 sugar. They do have, they have aspartame. Sucralose. You know, the thing is, pick your battles, right? So this, okay, the pineapple. Do you remember back in the day when we had those Astro Pops, and they were like shaped like a cone, and they were lollipops, but they had like cherry, and they like went from like yellow to green to whatever. Okay, the yellow was pineapple. If you liquefied that and put it in a cup, that's what this would taste like. And I don't have the orange one on hand. If you love the McDonald's old school orange drink, which they recently brought back, the orange one tastes just like it. And there's a strawberry. My husband's personal favorite is the root beer. Now, I don't remember root beer Kool-Aid. Do you? He says he remembers back his mom would make root beer Kool-Aid. Let me know in the comments if you ever had root beer Kool-Aid, because I don't recall my mom ever making that kind. But we always had like the Mix-All brand. So I don't know if the generic store brand made the root beer. So we always have these on hand. Lots of them. Next is their spices, and this is called Supreme Tradition is their spice brand. I love specifically their steakhouse seasoning. I throw this on steak, throw it on chicken, throw it on cardboard. I'd probably eat it. It is so good, and it's a 0 carbs. It's a decent amount of sodium. I mean, it's not. It's salt, garlic. Of course, it has MSG, black pepper, crushed red pepper, caraway seed, dill seed, and paprika. But I love this. My husband doesn't love it. And here's the thing. It's kind of in some bigger chunks. I actually take this and I run it through a coffee grinder that I only use for spices and make it a little more powdery, and then put it in another container. And I picked this black pepper up today. But yeah, ingredients, black pepper. I have been running out of pepper lately all the time because we use so much pepper. Next, this is one of my super favorite ones, and this is no, it's not the last one. They're mushrooms. Pampa, mushrooms, pieces and stems. We love these mushrooms, and it's bigger than a regular container. It is 10 ounces. We put mushrooms in a lot of stuff, and sometimes fresh mushrooms just aren't what I'm going for. I have to really be in the mood, or they have to really be in the right prepared a way that appeals to me. But anyway, I'm sure some of you are thinking that's what we think about these slimy ones, but these are, I always have 4 of these in my pantry at least. And last but not least is kind of like so unethical. Is it unethical or unmoral? It's unethical. I don't know. They're like movie theater candy. So the thing is, ain't nobody want to be paying $3, $4, $5 for these up in the movie theater. And now that they're open again, you just hit up the Dollar Tree for your candy and throw it in that big purse of yours. Ain't nobody gonna know the difference. Listen, I am not kidding when I tell you one time we walked into a movie theater and there were 3 women across the front row all eating Chinese food. And there wasn't anybody serving Chinese food up in that movie theater. So I say if they can sneak Chinese in, you can get your dollar movie theater candy. I mean, yeah, I'm not paying $4 and $5 for it at the movie theater. So those are the things that I buy at Dollar Tree, and I think you should try them too. So let me know if you've purchased any of these or what you think, as long as it's nice. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I mean, heck, if you want to give me a thumbs down, do that, because it all helps me out. Please consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, don't forget to eat good food. Bye, everybody.